I now have 2 birds to squawk behind me while I talk.
They're friends.
They are friends.
Wait, I just realized, with the Ice Prince,
Mm-hmm.
was that his own backstory, or did you Mr. Freeze him?
What did I miss last session, by the way? Because you posted a really scary-looking stat block.
Yeah.
Did they fight that? Did I miss epic combat?
They made friends with him.
Oh,
We could have fought him.
Bummer.
Yeah.
We could not have fought him.
No,
you could have tried to fight him.
Yeah, an attempt.
Yeah. They made friends. They found out that he is or he's this really powerful archfey, and his daughter, died, and then he couldn't heal her because the Raven Queen said no. And so he's been kidnapping and torturing random Raven Queen followers in order to get her pissed off enough to talk to him.
That's hilarious.
And so his mission is to kill Zadok, who's the champion of the Raven Queen right now. And
well, you know what? Depending on if the Raven Queen sides with us or not, we might be able to help him with that.
We might have already signed on for me to repeatedly bring him back from the dead for him to kill repeatedly. That was part of the sign-on. As long as he doesn't double cross us, I'll bring back Zadok or try at least once for him to re-kill.
okay.
Isn't the Raven Queen's... You gotta beat a god's power level to do that, though, don't you? Because the Raven Queen... Vecna was the only death god that liked resurrection, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Okay.
I'm level 9.
Oh, silly me.
I feel like I could take on a god.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, we could definitely try. I think we'd get our asses handed to us, but, you know.
It is after the battle. Hey, I think you dropped this. And it's your ass.
It's like, hey, do you want this back afterwards?
I also might have killed a Raven Queen follower, brought him back, healed him, and then he sent him out to go freeze to death.
Yeah, you didn't really help
Like,
him. You just let him go.
intentionally?
I mean, he ran out of there.
What was he supposed to do? He was getting tortured by an archfey, and these random assholes were being friendly with it.
Hang out with us.
Ah, yes, so he was allied with the guy who'd been torturing him. Yeah, sure.
Yeah. And also, then we'll piss off, you know, the Archfey, who we're currently chilling with.
Yeah, and you guys were like, yeah, you could totally, kill the champion of this guy's god. That'll be cool.
And then the whole thing of, was it Leo or Carolina having visions of this guy just hanging out with King Henry being like, come on, the Bants.
It was Leo.
It was me.
Oh, just the ice prince and... Yeah, I'm back.
And apparently, canonically, was it Elisa?
Who?
The Ice Queen?
Oh, yes, we talked about...
no fucking way,
yeah,
you guys did a
Elisa.
Frozen reference.
The Ice Queen, yes.
Yeah, Charlotte was making many Frozen references.
It's because he wouldn't tell them his real name, and he's heard people call him Jack Frost in a derogatory way, so he's taking back the name, and he said you can call him that.
Hell yeah, we love reclamation.
We're like archaeologists.
Gonna have to use a different blanket. My cat's sitting here under my feet. He's gonna stab me again.
Yeah.
Kill him.
Move the cat.
No, he loves sitting there. It's his spot. We made it specific for him to sit there, but
my God.
he's a little wound up right now, and he just stabbed me in the foot with his toes.
I invented a very good magic item that I'm not going to tell you about yet, but just live in suspense of the word zoomies is in the description.
Oh, fuck yeah, it is.
Because,
Is it turbo boosters I can shove onto my feet and then immediately go head over heels and bust my ass?
Not quite, but it is shoe-based.
Excellent. I have those.
Oh my
Is it
god.
because everyone but Darren and I are Zoomers?
Oh my god. No,
You're not a zoomer, you fucking liar. You're an old-ass man.
no,
I
everyone's
just said
slut
everyone
here,
but-
Darian.
If you guys are Zoomers, then what the fuck does that make me?
But no, I'm not a
You're
zoomer.
the
I'm
end
a
of
millennial. You're last.
I'm the end. Yeah, I'm in that OO generation where they don't really I don't want either. I'm not accepted in either circle.
What comes after millennial?
Zoomer. Z.
Yeah, millennial. Yeah.
Very beginning is Z.
Well,
Hey,
what?
say hello.
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 Are you ready to go?
Yeah, Captain.
So, I'm really behind on editing. Did we actually fucking go to a new place last night, or we just end in the frozen wasteland that just fast?
We went to sleep in the tiny hut.
Okay.
Oh, that's right. We have a tiny hut now. Thank God. I gotta get a magic item that does that.
We also left the hyena outside to freeze to death.
Ah, of course.
That's fucked up. Hyenas are so cool.
We also had a, what was it, like a dingo-like thing, and I think a bear. We had 3 animals and could only fit 2 of them in with the rest of us. Because someone decided to bring all 3 out at once.
I mean, the bear will very likely be fine, so... The hyena,
Yeah.
however, who's a desert animal, or at least a savanna...
Actually, they're savanna animals.
Yeah, I just corrected myself before you said something.
I had to put on the fucking nerdy accent. Give me a break here. I could have been quick with the draw, but it would ruin the comedic effect.
You guys wake up, and the animals that you were resting on, Leo, you kind of hit the ground kind of hard because they disappear and leave you flat on the ground. And
Do I appear in the tiny hut, or...?
yes, you appear next to your friends. They're all laying down in their sleeping bags, and you appear out of the ether, just standing up over them, watching Leo kind of collapse and wake up roughly. The rest of you, fucking 10, do you need to sleep, or you have that elf bullshit, right?
I think...
If he's in Eladrin, then yeah, he just meditates for 6 hours.
I was like, I'm feeling pretty zen.
Yeah, you wake up from your meditation by the sound of Leo being annoyed or sad. I wasn't sure what that noise was, but it was sad. Okay. And then Pale, you just wake up as the weather changes from cool inside the hut to just hot enough to be sticky and annoying. If you get that vibe, like it's not like you're gonna get heat stroke, but it's like you're sweating just enough to where it's annoying.
October in Florida.
Yes. And so you, ahead of you, see there's like another set of Feywild woods, and...
I'm so tired of these fucking forests, bro.
Yeah. And before you see a great stone fortress. It looks like ancient weight and majesty. It's sort of and you're on like the edge of a clearing around this city. It's sort of on a plateau, you might say. Almost like somehow a giant boulder got dropped off here, like a boulder that's probably a quarter mile across. I say city, it's more like just a big castle in the middle of nowhere. But it looks, the sort of architectural style looks dwarvish. This area of the Valley of Nine is kind of rocky, I guess. It still has the just awful flora and fauna that makes... You have no idea how this blossoms into a plant of any kind, because it certainly... It looks like some kind of sci-fi bullshit, which it is, because it's the Feywild, but there's stone plateaus all around you, the beginnings of mountains. You're in the hill country, you might even say. And you even see around you there are several people in other little camps that are also just waking up as they have also just now teleported. They look like random commoners. You even see some people you would not expect to see in the Feywild. There's orcs and even like one giant, and you see a tiny little pack of goblins who look very scared and injured. Then there are also random humans and things. And you see one group that does have an elf in it, and they run off into the woods. But the rest of them look around kind of confusedly, or they know they've been to this place already, and they start heading toward the gate.
What's my sword doing?
Ah, yes. You feel from within your quiver, your scimitar has, quote-unquote, sung before. Light cutter, something wants your attention.
I pull out light cutter.
Yeah, you pull the scimitar out, and as you look into the blade, you see your own memories. You see your home, Dawnstone, the one street village as it was. You see your parents and people you recognize from town clapping and cheering and crying as Donald Denham finishes a speech and throws a huge stack of paper into a bonfire. You remember sitting across the table as Chalice, your sister, studied. You remember reading a pamphlet marked with a red V and a picture of a phoenix that the traveling Vivianite gave you. You remember seeing a blue shield soldier arresting a neighbor, and your eyes narrow to this day. You remember the day Donald Denham came to town and started handing out weapons, asking for volunteers for a town militia. You remember whispers in taverns and passing notes, the Vivianite and others teaching each other thieves' cant, and then the pilgrimage that a lot of you made in ones and twos to Stone Garden. And you remember receiving your orders not to fight in the revolution itself, but for a more important task of protecting Donald Denham as they made their escape. Your blades sung all through storming the prison, a chorus. You see Yagami in the soul magazines the wizard had. You see the faces of humans and dwarves you rescued in the fens a few days before. There is a flash of huge blood-red feathers being touched by battle-scarred, dark-skinned human hands, and then a wall of emerald scales, nearly translucent in sunlight, and then a blood-splashed, decapitated dragon head with its green tongue lolling out underneath a proud foot wearing a red stiletto. You then see the scimitar clean, and you feel the vision shift to the material plane, and a man in black armor shaking hands with a shirtless elven man with the greenest eyes you've ever seen.
11.
You see the maw rip through this flashback and then flash forward, but then with horrible whiplash, worse than any kind of fall you've ever had, you're back in Vivian's vision, continuing. You don't know if you've missed anything, but it continues. White feathered wings stained in blood, and you get the feeling that while Vivian thirsts for vengeance, diplomacy and subterfuge are also useful tools that are a staple of hers. There is then a vision of a huge bed with red satin sheets, and green scales dripping in a viscous liquid, and a reminder that grease is Vivian's signature spell. You get a feeling of, just kidding, lol, unless, and then laughter, before the presence of the phoenix fades away, and you wake up on the ground sweaty, covered in grass or whatever. Caroline, a sanity saving throw?
Natural 1.
Oh boy. Yeah, how many sanity points do you have, boss?
I only lost... I'm at 18 right now.
Okay, you're at 17. Congratulations.
Okay.
And out of your mouth spews...
The maw is coming. Maw is coming. Maw is coming.
What do I hear?
You hear the word, the raven, the dog, and the black king cannot meet.
It's not good.
And this is more, the inflection's more of a warning.
Mm-mm.
Oh. So there's a gate that there's a bunch of people heading towards?
Yeah, like the front gate of the city.
Is it going back into the city or going out?
Going in. Yes, you're not in the city, you are probably 100 yards away. There's some grass to walk through, that sort of thing.
Yeah, sorry, I'm taking away all my temporary stat adjustments from the starship.
Ah, yes. You all are no longer high or cold. And if you had points of exhaustion, you'll lose one after you've had a relatively nice sleep.
But we've permanently lost 1 hit point, is that right?
If you failed your con save, yeah, you kind of get a nosebleed this morning as that doesn't feel good. Having snorted a bunch of potion base.
So you're telling me I'm waking up with a bloody nose and my face smacking onto the ground as my animals fall out from under me?
You're having a bad morning, yes.
Alright, good to know.
Just wake up cranky as shit. Oh, it's too bright.
Yes.
And I'm hungry.
It's the Feywild Eternal Sunset does not stop the being hungoverness. If anything, it makes it worse because you're like, God, how long did we sleep? Oh shit, we're not on the material plane. Fuck. And yeah.
Hot. Can't breathe. I feel like I'm in. What's going on?
I just wake up mildly hungry with my breath tasting of meat because I didn't do drugs. I just had more meat jello that's probably like 5 months old at this point.
Oh god.
Yeah.
You might as well have done drugs by eating that.
Honestly, yeah, it probably would have been safer. Yeah, I guess tally ho towards that big gate thing.
Yeah.
Let's hope they stopped doing drugs.
We're off to see.
Do I-
Wizard.
So I just spawn in and I see like Leo with a bloody nose and everyone just looking absolutely fucking wasted.
10 looks pretty okay.
Well, to be fair, Tin's skin is falling off.
True,
So
10 is partially dead. Yes, that's
what defines okay for?
that's true.
All right. I think Bastion's probably just going to look at everyone and just say, "Good morning. It looks as if you all had an eventful night."
No, now he shows up.
Where have you been? We've been stuck with your child's slave, wondering where you were.
I wouldn't have given you the backpack.
I had it.
Did you?
I think, unless you had it when you disappeared.
Well, no,
Either
I
way.
thought the thing was that every time we go to a new place, I just get my backpack back.
Probably.
Like we just pass it off.
We're usually in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is true. We literally did just spawn in here. Yeah, no, that would have made sense. Yeah, never mind. I am sorry. I am unable to control when I disappear.
It's okay. I
It is
just
a result of the illness we all seem to carry.
We need a new friend.
Yeah.
Oh?
that's right. Oh yeah. No, Bastion's met 10.
Yeah.
No,
Come
not
on, it was
10.
like 2 days.
We met a giant
Familiar
ice
with 10.
cream. He was super cool.
He was super cool. Get the fuck out of here.
He was so chill.
Boo.
Cooler than cool.
All right.
Oh my god.
I cast message on Pale and just go, boo, 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 boo.
You're
I
just that
just
bitch from
respond.
Princess Bride.
Kill this man.
Muck, slide, filthy.
I just respond with just a ton of elf slurs.
Okay, whatever, fucking matchstick, bye.
Rude. It's not fair that you can do that as a cantrip and I have to use actual spells for that.
Wait, you cast a third level. What spell level?
Did you cast sending?
I cast message, which is a cantrip.
Did Pale cast
Because
sending?
I hate that I have to actually talk to someone in their brain, I have to do an actual spell, whereas Leo can do it as a cantrip.
Just take
But
magic
no,
and
he
shoot
take the
forehead.
reply. The target and only the target hears the message and can reply in a whisper that only you can hear. So really it was more like
The intent was there for the booze.
It's about sending a message. But I'm proud of myself for that one.
Wow.
The Jonker.
oh. No, just kidding. I love puns, I really do.
It was a G.I. Jane joke.
That was a nice
Can't
one.
make those. Yeah.
Keep my God's name out.
Oh my god.
So yeah, let's walk to the giant scary dwarf fortress.
Yeah, you
Short.
see over the front gate that the name of this city is called Four Truce. Four space Truse or CE. You may even get the idea that people saying fortress with an accent wrong enough times made the city called Fortress.
Oh no.
So do you have to tell 4 truths to get in here?
No, it's over the sign.
Is it? So it's truce.
that's
Like
Carolina.
we've signed a truce, right?
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
copy and paste it into the.
That's just Carolina being an idiot.
What'd you say?
So that's just Carolina being an idiot with her -1 intelligence.
Yeah, so there's a lizard person who's the guard today. He's checking people in, and you see him, like, people are walking in, he goes, human, or to a group in front of you. Human, go in. Half-elf, go in. Orc, go in. Human, go in. Dwarf, go in. And then goblin, and he kind of pauses over them, and he goes, go in. And then he gets to you guys. What kind of order are you guys walking in? Are you guys?
I'd probably be somewhere near the front. Yeah, it's a gaggle.
Okay.
I'm in the back. My nose still feels funny, and my animals are gone. And I just feel kind of crummy. I'm dragging ass in the
I
back.
look for a napkin.
Look for a napkin.
In the middle.
Okay. How about you, 10?
I'm sort of, I would say, right behind you and in front. Not leading the way, trying to see everything.
Cool.
If I'm trying to see over Bastion, that might be a problem.
Around Bastion, under Bastion's fucking arms. But you...
Beside, I'm sure we're not walking in a line.
yeah, a gaggle, but you know. He
Gaggle.
goes, alright, and he gets to your group, and he points at Bastion, and he goes... Like, you see his, like, lizard tongue kind of, like, go out and smell the air. And he goes, what are you?
Does Bastion... Warforged are like they're like a thing, right?
They're not yet.
Like I thought about it, I was like, wait a minute, they haven't been named.
No, people know what robots are from science fiction, but...
Okay, then...
And, like,
okay,
there's other
yeah,
constructs, but...
Right. I think then Bastion's going to look at him and just extend his hand and go, I am Bastion, son of God.
I don't care who your father is. Are you a
I'm gonna
construct? Are you a
stick
robot?
my head.
I am a construct, created by Gond, given sentience.
Weird enough. Okay, go ahead. And looks at you, Carolina. What were you saying?
I was gonna say, yeah, no, it's kind of a thing.
Alright, human, go in. Gets to you, 10, and he squints at you really hard. Okay. He smells the air again. Eladrin elf, but a weird one.
I've just been through a lot, don't worry.
He smells the air again, gets kind of closer to you, and he goes, material plane born. And you're traveling with non-elves. He squints really hard at you, and he says, no Feywild elves are allowed in Fortress. But you're kind of weird, so I'll let you in. We're gonna be watching you. Don't fuck around.
I wouldn't dream.
Okay. Gets to Leo. Half elf. Material plane. Yeah, whatever, go in. And he gets to Pale and he goes, Fire Jinsei, that's new. Go ahead.
Oh, thank you.
He says, alright, welcome to Fortress, get your shit and get out. And you're kind of the last people in, and he looks around for anyone else and then closes the gate behind you. Yeah, inside, you see there are a lot of people who are generally considered monsters, like lizard folk, of course, like a couple of Yanti, and there's full-blood orcs and giants, like I mentioned, and then there are a lot of other humanoids, but you notice there are no elves. And 10, you get some glances, and they're like, why'd they let you in? He's weird. Maybe he's weird enough, whatever. And there's predominantly dwarves, but yeah. These seem to be everyone who's been stuck in the Feywild who is not an elf and does not want to be with elves. Other than that, everyone's pretty heavily armed. They all look kind of glum and depressed, and you see people wistfully staring at out windows and things. But it looks kind of like a normal town. Although, does anyone want to make a perception check?
I will.
Will also.
14.
Character sheet is not where I left it.
Oh boy. Leo's 18
Okay,
is
found it.
enough to pass for everyone. Assuming Leo tells
13.
Cool. Leo, you notice like a good third of the people here have like really striking emerald eyes. And the people with green eyes like walk with more of a purpose than the rest of the people in town do. Although they do act just like regular town people as they go by. Yeah.
I am going to look over to like the side where the people can't see me and then change my eyes to the same emerald green.
Nice. Nice.
and make sure that I stand up a little bit straighter. Gonna wipe my nose off and stuff. And then I'm just gonna see everybody else. Watch the people with green eyes.
That's weird. Do they seem like magical green eyes, or are they just green?
It's like a really deep, like, forest green, except for, like, when they stand in the sunlight, and it's glittering almost like a gem. It's not that it's unnatural, it's just weird that so many people have the same eye color, even when they're totally different races, totally different ages, and there's a lot of them. This city probably has, like, I don't know, 20,000 people.
Weird. I gotta check my spells real quick. I have an idea.
Leo, I'm not the smartest person, but why'd you change your eyes to green? Is there a reason for this, or are you just trying to fit in?
I've noticed that they stand and walk differently from the others. They behave different. It seems like a secret club, and truthfully, I want to sneak my way into it.
What if they have a secret handshake?
I'll have to be real observant.
Can I tell if there's like a pattern to the way that they're all walking? Like if there's some sort of familiarity with all of it?
Like if you've seen it before, or
more as if like they're all kind of walking similarly.
they act like you see people without the eyes kind of meandering, or, you know, standing on the corner smoking a cigarette or whatever. These people all seem like they're going somewhere. Like they just, not like they're robotic, but like they just have plans today.
They have a purpose.
Yes.
Okay.
And no one else who's not like them seems perturbed. Like they might give a glance their direction, but then ignore it for the most part.
Okay.
Does it seem like a religious city at all, or not really?
You see folks walking around with, like, maybe pendants of other gods, like the dwarves. A lot of them have Moradin, who's the god of dwarves. Other kind of forge-based demigods or what have you. A couple of the humans have things of Eredin or, you know, Chunatea, because a lot of them look like they were random farmers at some point. Yeah, there are a couple people wearing necklaces. You might even hear a distant church bell climbing the time, if nothing else. I don't even know what day of the week this is, but in the Feywild it doesn't really matter. But yeah,
it's not like only the green-eyed people are religious, right?
No. And you see even some of the green-eyed people having different symbols of whatever god.
Well, that takes away that theory.
Why don't we ask the lizard man why so many people have green eyes and walk weird?
What if that's like really offensive, though?
Okay, so we church it up.
Well, no, if it's offensive, we just ask the most offensive one here. Leo, you should ask.
Ask someone who doesn't have green eyes.
For real, though.
No.
Does the lizard man have green eyes?
Yeah, he does not.
I don't trust the lizard man.
Nobody trusts the lizard man.
I trust the lizard man.
It's kind of fucking racist.
And you, Doug?
The muffin man?
Who he's married
I
to.
trust him, but I haven't seen him.
His wife.
It is at that point that a man carrying a tray of muffins. There's muffins! Muffins! 3 copper apiece!
Leo! Muffins!
Muffins, 3 copper!
Do I have a gluten allergy?
A gluten allergy?
You're
I'm
about
getting
to.
this muffin.
Okay, yeah, I'll go over and chat up the muffin man. I'm down to spend 3 copper on some muffins. What kind of muffins he got?
I got blueberry, I got chocolate, I got fucking cinnamon sugar.
Cinnamon sugar, please.
You got it, 3 copper. He hands you a muffin.
A
I'll take
chocolate
2.
for me and blueberry for the squirrel.
He looks at the squirrel, then shrugs. Alright, 6 copper.
Hey, got a question for you, my man.
Uh-huh.
What's up? Oh, I take off the... Sorry, I should have said, I take off the green eyes before chatting
Oh,
with him.
yeah, No, he wouldn't have said anything. Okay, yeah.
No, yeah, before going over and talking to him, I would have taken that off. I'm so sorry, I was not thinking about that.
It's okay.
So yeah, I go up and chat to him. I go, hey, we just got here. What is up with these green eyes? I have not seen green eyes like this, and so many people have them here.
He was excited after making a sale, making a whole 9 copper, a profit of a couple, whatever.
Give me another muffin.
And then you see his excitement of making a sale go away, and he kind of looks over his shoulder, but then looks back to you, and he says, yeah, so if you're new to town, the northeast and south side's Freebooters. It's just sort of random town place. West side's the Emerald Legion, and then the central's the castle. Emerald Legion is they all work for a dragon.
Dragon?
Yeah, they make enough money to live, and then they give any extra money they have to the dragon.
What's the name of this dragon?
Post that in the chat, hold on.
Thank you.
Yeah, Adha Kumkent. She's not swell, but nothing about Fortress is swell, so... That's the shtick of the place. If you get to Unamelion, supposedly the wizard, there's some human wizard guy who takes you back. However, a lot of folks, he points to the goblins, lizard people who wouldn't technically be considered folks. He says they aren't allowed in the city, so even if they get kidnapped here, they're kind of just stuck here. There are some druids, elf druids, who are trustworthy enough. And occasionally we'll get some material plane druid, and you can pay them to leave. However, and he looks around again to make sure none of them are in earshot, and he says, the Oddcod Homecamp's people work for pennies, which kind of makes it to where everyone else has to also work for pennies, which is not great.
Sounds like slavery for me.
Yeah, pretty much.
What kind of dragon is this?
It is a emerald dragon. Not just green. No, it had to be fancier than that.
What color emerald is it?
The green.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, they live, you could literally just follow one of the Emerald Legion folks, although I don't recommend that, because that's how you get,
Dragonflight?
the purpose, as they say. And there are rumors that she takes her people to the material plane if they rise through the ranks of her folks, but I've never seen that, so...
I was just about to ask if anybody's ever gotten out of her purpose.
Not really. And if you go to her place, you come back with green eyes, so, you know.
Do the people seem to be doing this by themselves, or do they change after they start working for the dragon?
Personality-wise, they're the same, but they're all kind of efficient and seem to lose the desire to go home, so...
Weird.
Sounds like brainwashed to me.
They're still them, they still have their name, all their memories, but they don't want to leave, and they think the color green is fucking sick. And it's let's just say not great for the rest of us either. You know, I didn't really have a family back home, so when I got kidnapped here, I was like, yeah, let me start working to be able to afford to go back. But then I opened a shop, and now I just live here now. But, yeah.
Or, is there like a very efficient, specific law enforcement here?
Well, Odd Kadhoom Kent keeps the city safe from elves, basically. Keeps the raiders out, whatever. And then the king right now is an orc. His name's Barogar. He's got kingsmen, random little guards, but with a third of the city being enslaved by their minds, I guess you could say, and you could see him kind of taking that back a little bit, like, ooh, I said that too loud. He's like, there's not a lot of crime, but because a third of the city is intent on keeping the peace in addition to the random guards, but yeah.
Well, here, just as a favor for you, I just want to give you something. I'm also going to get a muffin, but
Cool.
I'm just going to give this to you just in case it can help you out later. I'm going to reach in my bag and give him 3 copper and with it a dragon tooth. And just say, just in case things change a little, maybe this can help your popularity if something were to happen to Odd
He's holding the 3 copper coins and then the big ass, like 5-6 inch long dragon tooth, and he just kind of stares at it in his hand, like,
Mr.
you guys killed a
Matchstick?
Mr.
Matchstick, I don't think giving a dragon tooth in a land run by a dragon is a good look.
Well, lower your foot. If someone were to kill the dragon and this great baker has a tooth showing that he helped, well, how about his business?
Or it might make him more of a target.
He'd also do that.
You guys are the worst.
He kind of looks at it and he's like, do you want it back?
It's not
Otherwise, I'm gonna hide it in my pocket or something if you don't want it back. And he's like making sure nobody with green eyes saw that.
Yeah, you keep that hidden, and then when the right time comes about, you pull that out.
He put it in his apron. He's like, all right. Yeah. Thanks. Yeah, we're all good on muffins?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you for your patronage.
What was your name?
My name? Jesus. Walt.
Walt Jesus.
Yeah, how about Jesus Walton? Yeah.
Jesus Walton, the Muffin,
Muffin
Man.
Yeah.
We'll be seeing you around, Muffin Man.
You got it.
Do you guys want to go murder something?
Your sword kitchen.
Desperately.
Let's go kill something green.
Right, let's get away from the Muffin Man. He doesn't need to hear all that.
No,
Birds and ears.
he's walking away
why-
going, Muffins! Muffins!
I do not know why you think we can take a dragon, but we fucking can't.
We already have.
It sounds
We
like
did
fun.
kill a dragon.
We killed
did.
a black dragon. We've killed like 5 wyverns. We'll be fine.
It's conceivable. Come on.
You've killed like 10 baby dragons.
Yeah.
I still have some of their bodies in my bag of holding.
You sure do, they're getting kind of slimy.
I bet that they are. I'm gonna start sneaking them into pails meat jello in the night.
Joke's
So it'll
on
just be a
you.
never-ending jar of meat jello.
Oh no, I take out one of the empty jars and it's just full of 5 baby dragon livers. Why do you think I've been saving these?
Those are also pretty slimy at this point.
Yeah, but they're in a jar.
That does not help.
That probably
Anybody
would
watching
cook them further.
Yeah. It's fermented. It's like kimchi.
Ooh.
That's gross.
That didn't age
Yeah.
well.
No, it doesn't
Not-
age well.
Not.
Just salted
It's nice
liver
and
in a
tastes like
jar.
iron. It's like, yeah, just straight up iron. Chewy iron.
Oh, I hate this conversation.
Yeah, alright. So, it is at this point that you hear, or for some of you, it's a familiar voice. Oh, hey guys, long time no see. You may turn around and it's the red-haired courier. He says, you have no idea how happy I am to deliver this. 26.2 pounds gets heavy as fuck when you walk as far as I do. And he extends a black wax-sealed leather bag that does look like it weighs about 20 pounds. The wax is white, and the insignia pressed into the wax is a draconic-looking skull viewed from above inside a circle. Attached is a wax-sealed letter with the same white wax and insignia.
Hey, who's from?
Who's it from? Well, he gets in real close. Mr. Krethuzar? You know,
Whom?
King Henry Krethuzar?
Ah, I see. Thank you very much.
No worries.
That'll be all. I give him my chocolate muffin, because I wasn't in the mood.
He takes it, he goes, thank you. I could use a fucking muffin. Do y'all have any letters you want to send?
No, I just keep talking through time through my brain. Do you ever get to rest?
Well, yeah. I haven't in a while. Vacations, you know.
I'm gonna lean in real close and just say, be honest with me, just man to man, if you are one. Be honest.
He looks down and he's like, you fucking dick.
No, I didn't mean like, are
He didn't mean it like that.
Are you secretly a god?
He is a god.
If I was a god, do you think I'd fucking walk everywhere?
You might just have a really weird sense of humor.
It could also
Have
be
you
a way
heard
to
of the
maintain a
legend of
ruse.
Hermes?
Are you Icarus?
Me?
Icarus?
He could be Icarus. He flew too close to the sun and lost his wings.
Oh.
Icarus was not a deity.
Are you sure?
Everyone
Yes.
can be their own king. Everyone can be their own star.
The robot is right.
The robot may be right, but we are asking the mail courier if he's a god.
I'm not a god, I assure you. And
You're not
as-
God.
Not a god.
And as far as flying too close to the sun, he kind of pokes his nose, which is a little red. I'm getting a sunburn. I'm super annoyed. Sorry, I just wanted to complain about the stupid sun here.
Oh,
Move to Vermont.
I just have a quick note. I'd like to message the people with taking care of my father and make sure he's doing okay.
Like write a letter
Send
to them.
yeah, like write them a quick little note. How's Dad doing? Love, Leo. Hope to hear from you soon. Bye.
Yeah,
Because I was in the courier in the Feywild.
you write, to Katrina on the envelope. And he goes, oh yeah, I haven't been to the swamp in a while.
Thank you.
You know,
And then I believe Hale had something.
No, I just use my brain.
Oh, courier, you haven't met 10.
oh no, I have.
Indeed.
When did you meet 10?
I feel
Oh,
like he
maybe
just
I
knows all.
haven't. I was in La Huya a long time ago. Maybe I didn't actually deliver you anything, but I know about him. When people are around a long while, you get to know him. It's fine.
Yeah, I still secretly think you're a god because you just instantly know where everybody is. And you just gave up that you knew who Tin was and you never met him.
I'm good at my job.
What is your name?
My name? You can just call me the courier. It's fine.
Seems a little degrading.
Well, I mean, you know, it's like a stage name. You know.
I mean, there was that stage play called The Postman. It was pretty good.
I haven't seen that. That sounds like my kind of play, though.
Yeah. It was about the end of the world.
Oh.
Are you married, Mr. Courier?
He blushes a little, which adds to his sunburn and a lot of freckles, and he goes, no. It's, I'm on the road too much.
I live a
That
similar
sounds
life,
right.
and yet I see you all the time being weird about it. And then I walk away.
Anybody else have any letters?
Yeah, I'll send a letter to my parents. Just a quick one.
Cool.
Just saying, hey, I'm okay. Traveling the world. I'm in the Feywild right now.
That's gonna blow their minds.
Yeah. And I saw Chalice. She's okay. Love you. Bye.
Alright.
I'm gonna write one up just for fun, and I'm just gonna say, hey, this is one I want you to deliver if you can. If not, I fully understand. And all it says is just please stop stealing souls. Thanks, K. Bye. Hate you, Pale. Can you just give this to Pelor?
He holds the paper and goes, okay.
Do your best.
I don't like going up there, but alright, I guess.
You. Oh my god. What are you?
I'm a courier.
Yeah.
By the way, it's for any material plane letters are, it's a silver. He is, however, Pale, gonna charge you a gold.
I give him 2.
Okay.
Given that he's just revealed the fact that he had, traveled to, I think Bastion's gonna chime in and say, Have you recently been in contact with Gond?
Every now and then, people send me, like, stuff they've made to send to him, but he's always just drinking iced tea on his porch, and I don't think he ever opens them. He just takes them inside and thanks me. I don't know.
I see.
It's been a while, though.
That's it. I just wanted to know if he... Because the last I heard, no one had fucking spoken to him. This guy's apparently on recent communication.
Yeah, I mean, I feel bad because, like, most of the time I wake him up from a nap, like, knocking on his door and stuff. But
When I grow up, I want to be a courier.
you can. There's, it's a pretty, rigorous selection process, but you can always try.
I just point to my hair and say, see, I even have the red hair already.
You do! Well, not all of us have red hair. You know.
Huh. Well, I thought that was like part of the selection process.
No. You need a certain set of skills.
Yeah.
And he kind of looks into the middle distance as he says that.
Oh, God.
It's just secret.
I'll say in a not so quiet voice, green is dead, the color's red.
He blinks at you. Huh?
Yeah, color's red. All about red, all red, everything.
Isn't that a song?
That was actually 2 references.
Oh, okay.
Zed's dead.
One was a movie reference from The Wiz.
I think you were going for Pulp Fiction.
Yeah, you could throw that one in there. And yes, a song and a wrestler.
All right.
Yeah.
Also a political party.
True.
Also a foreign political party.
Oh,
The Green
I
Party
was
took over the
thinking of-
communists.
there's like, it's either Kanye or Drake, and the line, even though I remember none of the rest of the song, it goes, something, something, all black everything. And he's like talking about how many diamonds he has in his watch.
Yep.
It's, you know how I made a Merculian playlist and it's all like Black Sabbath and stuff? I'm making a playlist for Henry / the Thunderscramians, and a lot of it's rap, just because one time I said that Henry's that suburban kid who listens to Eminem too much. And so, yeah.
Okay, so in that case, you also need some, like, Creed and some, like, and then...
What are we creating a time capsule?
No, it's Mormon kids who listen to Eminem too much. What other bullshit do they listen to? Nickelback? Oh, no.
No, wait, too late? Is that later?
Oh, it don't matter. It don't matter.
And then Hail to the King by Avenged Sevenfold.
Well, if King Henry's listening to Eminem, then whoever's running Golgary's listening to MGK.
There you go. Hell yeah. Although the MGK song with Corpse in it, slap.
Yeah.
It's the only one I've listened to. Also, I'm in love with an emo girl's kind of silly, so I think that one's funny, but I don't jam to it. I've just heard it.
It's like, to be honest, Rap Devil wasn't that bad.
Oh, I haven't heard that one. I've
Better
only
kill
listened to like
Sean.
2 of his songs. But
It was his diss to Eminem. Like, as far as Eminem disses, that's probably the best one yet.
Yeah, it's the only one where he really won.
He still lost.
Eminem did destroy him in his response, though, I have to say.
Yes.
yeah, I know his response. It's like Killshot, right?
It was more than just Killshot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there were like a few back and forth.
Like, Killshot was directly at him.
They
Rest
both
of the
respect each other after.
Yeah, like, Killshot was directly at him. The rest of the album was dissing everybody and still taking pot shots at him.
I love rap battles because it's just 2 grown men sitting in separate rooms writing poetry about each other, and I just think that's great.
Thank you.
Weird as hell.
Facts.
It's kind of adorable if you think about it.
Yeah.
It's, that's the way everybody should have beef.
Yeah,
It
you
is.
make art about your beef.
And then
You
people
make art
enjoy.
about beef.
And then Guy Fieri makes some sliders about fucking Gordon Ramsay or something. And so Gordon Ramsay makes a quiche. And
That's how we should solve all conflicts: rap battles and dance battles.
hell yeah.
That's the
Yeah,
kid say.
this is what Dragon at. We're doing a dance battle.
Yeah, where's the fucking... Yeah, anyway, the courier hands you this big 20.6 pound bag that is apparently from King Henry. And mentioning that, you might notice that the seal in the wax is the same symbol that's on the Thunderscrim flag, and I believe that Leo, Carolina, and Pale have like little pins that have that Henry gave you, so you could have like access to the castle library and things.
Yes.
Yeah. So you recognize that as he gives it to you. And then he's like, alright, good talk, thanks for the muffin, see you guys later. And then he walks out of the gate. Like, the lizard man has to open it again for him, and he walks out into the Feywild.
Wait, what did I want to ask the lizard man what he was.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, when he came in, the lizard man would have sniffed him. And he goes, yeah, he's a human.
No.
That's what it
That's what's
smells like.
Does the lizard have a faraway look in his eyes when he says that?
Make an insight check.
Single tear rolls down his face.
He shudders when he says it. It's 0? Yeah, 0.
Ash of Genius.
Bailey, if I cast
Not 1.
if I cast speak with animals, would I have an advantage on an insight?
Lizard men aren't animals, you fucking racist.
So fucked up.
It's fucked up.
Yes, you would.
No.
However, the cat people are.
The fucking Khajiit or Tabaxi.
Tabaxi. I'm just wondering who's the next character. I'm telling you, I'm gonna be a cat lady. What's up?
Cat, God. Yes,
With a
natural
pepper.
one, Bastion, you're not sure.
Oh wait, and then
Got a glitch in the circuitry.
so a 13 for 10.
Okay.
Oh motherfuck!
Nice. Nice.
We are not meant to know. The gods do not want us to know
So
the
that's about to
couriers
say.
being raised.
He's a god. He's changing everything. Because there's no way he got the same scent as me.
Maybe you're just a scrub, Carolina. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Vivian?
Nah. Yeah, Vivian said that to you. Your god just called you a scrub.
That happens to be all the time,
Not
Carolina.
forever.
Don't worry about it.
Wait, so I want to know if Vivian called her a scrub, did Owlball call me anything?
He senses your frustration at not knowing what this guy is and just laughs.
Fucker. Hate that guy. He's got
He's got a trickery. The fuck did you expect?
Better.
Better fuck.
Do we hear a slightly distant laugh, all of us, as the god of trickery laughs?
Perhaps. The Feywild is his home after all.
Was that the god of trickery or was that the
Yeah,
red character?
did we just see him?
No, you didn't see him. But
Did we hear the courier laugh?
but the courier did not laugh. No.
That we could hear.
Yeah, that you could tell. 2 of you rolled natural ones, so I'm not gonna fucking tell you anything.
How about me?
I blue screened for a bit.
You hear a clunk inside Bastion as a gear gets stuck, but then I don't know, your
Alright.
internal lube system fucking
Oh,
the nanobots inside of you. I don't fucking know how you work.
nanomachines, son. Yeah, great question. I also don't, so.
I take out my axe and take the flat side of it and just kind of smack him on the back of the head so it snaps out of it.
Yeah, when something's not working. Doesn't one of you have a wrench of fixing, or is that a different campaign?
My
I
duty campaign.
Okay, have I ever told you
I
guys
think
about
that
the
was
wrench of fixing?
You
So
tell.
it's a wrench that has a 1 in 4 chance of casting the mending spell when you hit something with it. Even a person. Trouble is, it does the same bludgeoning damage as a club. So while you could heal someone for a D4, you could also just fucking brain them. Like, oh, my leg's broken. Let me hit it with my fucking wrench because it works on machines. And then you break their leg more. But then if you can convince them to do it 4 more times, you have a 1 in... It's not every 4th time, but it's your old D4, and if you get a 4, it fixes it. But, yeah.
Statistically, it should work.
And if you're healing someone... If you're healing someone who's unconscious, and you hit them with the wrench, you could either heal them or kill them.
Take a chance.
Yeah.
But how does it work on objects?
It just casts the mending spell. You could break it more, or fix it, or just keep hitting it until you fix it.
I'm pretty sure that's what Monty Python. Whenever they hit somebody, they wake up a little bit later.
Yeah, it's just...
It makes sense.
It's the wrench of fixing. I should put that...
Can you use it to fix a broken heart?
Broken heart? That'd be an Arcana or Wisdom roll.
With the wrench of fixing?
Yeah. It's... Listen, it's... You use... When something is broken, you have the one flowchart. The flowchart says if it's moving and it's not supposed to, use duct tape. If it's not moving and it is supposed to, use WD-40. And that's the end of the flowchart. But here I'm making a list of things that you guys could buy at the House of the Satyr. So I'm going to add the wrench of fixing to the list. Hang on.
This sounds like so hungry, and I'm so ready to be a part of it.
It's a dazzling bazaar where you can get anything for a fair price. I have to have things for you to buy. Speaking of which, does anyone open this cool bag from Henry?
I very carefully cut it open with Merkul's mercy.
You just
Does
cut
that count as a kit?
It does not. But, alright. Inside of the bag, you probably can't tell now, but inside of the bag is 1,030 platinum pieces.
Is anybody looking?
The bag didn't spill open, you just cut the cord that has the wax seal. But
I'm looking around for people being nosy.
Who sent it?
Henry sent
Who sent it?
King Henry.
Henry!
There's a letter
That's right.
attached. There's a letter attached.
I'm gonna open the letter.
You in the future that led to this.
Yeah, you open the letter. It says, "Dear friends, I thought you could use some money. I won't tell you when I'm sending this, but the courier says he can get it to you pretty close to when I'd like you to get it. This is for escorting Donald and the princess out of Stone Garden, then escorting myself and Donald to Golgari and rescuing Gilbert and Ash Barlow. That and a bit of a finder's fee for the recruiting/friends made along the way you've done/will do. They have been/will be immensely helpful. King Henry. P.S. Don't spend it all in one place." So, yeah, he sends you...
For 1,300. How many did you say? The number?
The amount of platinum total is 1,030. So that would
Which
be...
is 100...
No, it'd be 10,300 gold, or 20.6 pounds of money, or in US dollars, because I say a gold is worth $70, 721,000. So essentially, he gave you 1,000 gold for Stone Garden, 1,300 for Golgari, and then 500 gold in finder's fees. So I will copy and paste how much money he's just given you based on what you've done. Because I was listening to old recordings, and I realized I haven't given you guys money in like 3 levels.
Oh yeah, that's why we're so fucking broke.
That's why you're broke, because every time we go to a shop, you guys never have any fucking money. That's because I haven't paid you.
We've been doing this shit for free!
I've had so much money the whole time.
I've been getting paid?
Carolina's been stealing shit.
Yeah, you've been getting items, and then you could have been selling them, but you guys haven't so far.
Yeah, but I'm a hoarder.
But your
See,
horse...
The bag of holding, and I don't count the weight in it.
Yeah, so 10, even though he has never met you, you don't know who this King Henry is. Maybe you've heard of him, but you've never met him. He gives you 50 platinum, which is equivalent to 500 gold, or $35,000. Bastion, 170 platinum, or 1,700 gold, and equivalent to $119,000. And then Carolina, Pale, and Leo, he gives you 270 platinum or 2,700 gold, which is the equivalent to $189,000.
So is that the money that we just got in addition to the overall sum?
No, that is total. He's broken it down based on what you've done.
Oh, based on who's getting
paying
what.
you for.
Okay.
Yeah. Here.
So, the way it all breaks down is 10, you get 500 Bastion, 1,700 Carolina, you get 2,700, and I get 5,400, and we're good.
Oh my god, I have so much money.
Yeah.
Leo, you didn't get anything, sorry.
We're gonna fight. I'm not even worried about it. I've already put my money in my bag of holding. Well, in a little bag in the bag of holding.
Sorry. Robberies. Yes.
I remember the robbers, and I don't want them to get into the bag of holding. So, am I the only one who can reach into it? I forget those rules for a bag of holding.
You have to know what you're looking for.
Mm-hmm.
Or turn it inside out.
But the turning it inside out dumps out everything.
See, interesting.
I can't wait to randomly tip people in platinum now.
A single platinum's worth about $700.
I said what I said.
Okay.
So do you guys want to do recon on the dragon, or should we just go and try and it?
The dragon might try to take our money.
Which is why we've got to kill it first.
Wait, is the dragon doing something? I thought it was just keeping the peace.
No.
Slave trader.
It's brainwashing, motherfuckers. Where you been? Come on, Bash.
I'm
I'm
still
teasing.
very sick still.
He's
No, it's okay.
she the dragon Adkad Humkent is brainwashing people to work for it and taking any money they don't need to live on and adding it to their hoard.
I thought it was a voluntary thing though, or did I just imagine that? Oh.
Yeah.
No, you missed that part. Their brain.
Okay, yeah. I don't know why. I don't know why I thought it was voluntary, and I was like, oh. Okay, yeah, no, never mind.
Go there.
Okay, never mind. Then. Yeah, I
Start
didn't
voluntary.
catch everything.
Yes.
okay.
Now being
take
that this
it
is the gym dragon, how old is this dragon?
You have not asked anyone.
I'm gonna go fangirl over to the lizard guy.
Okay, the lizard man guard, who you've questioned his smelling abilities, and he's kind of offended that you doubt the courier's a human after he said that it was. But he will.
Oh no,
Yes.
I'm not doubting you. I'm just doubting that he's an actual human. He's putting off something that's fooling everybody.
Listen, my nose is accurate, okay? My entire job depends on it. Do not fucking question my nose.
I'm
Ooh.
not even here about the nose.
Okay.
I'm gonna go sneak off into like some back alley and
So-
change into like what looks like a totally different race
Okay.
and try to like walk out and walk back in.
Oh, like you leave the gate. Like so you could walk out as Leo and then come back as some other race.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, this probably happens while you're talking to him, Carolina, but I'll do it quickly. What do you walk back in as?
A tiefling, just a short one. I guess not. I'm 6'4".
Yeah, you walk past him and he goes, half elf.
Well, all right. There's that then.
What were we saying,
Yes,
Carolina?
Yes, you proved your greatness. I hear there's a gym dragon here. Is that correct? An emerald dragon?
Mm-hmm.
How old is this dragon?
I don't know how old. but Odd-Kadhoobkent's been here since before Fort Truce was here, so at least like 300 years.
So you don't know if it's an ancient dragon. I've always wanted to meet an ancient dragon.
I mean, I'm not like a dragon expert. I just live here.
Okay. Alright, just trying to get a ballpark idea. So about 300. Yeah, that's alright.
Yeah, Darian, that's race.
At least, at least that much.
Alright. Well, thank you.
Sure. It's if you want to know about the dragon, ask somebody in the Emerald Legion. They will not shut up about her.
Okay. We will do that.
Mm-hmm.
Bye now.
So long.
Bye for now. TTFN.
What does that mean?
Ta-ta for now.
Ah. Who says ta-ta? Posh piece of shit. I'm kidding. What do you guys do?
I'm gonna go find a green-eyed person, talk to them.
Easily done. There's
Hi.
one walking past you. It's probably a harpy. Yeah, there's a harpy walking by, kind of awkwardly on their weird feet.
Hi, my name is Pale. I was wondering if your employer is religious at all.
Odd-Kadhoobkent? No. It's she tells us she's not celestial in any way, but you could see the light glistening off her scales. It's hard to believe otherwise.
Well, I like to kind of go around and preach, as my friends will be able to tell you. It's gotten me in trouble before, but if I'll be able to sit and speak with her, not necessarily
sure.
outright.
It's
Free.
I could lead you right to the camp. It's we love visitors. There's this tour guide. He gives lovely little speeches, and it's just the sort of garden and the verdant well. It's so beautiful.
It sounds just like an emerald city, and I feel like the pathway there is just.
I think we should not.
It sounds like an emerald trap, is what it sounds like.
Everything is jade. I could just sit there all day and watch the dew sparkle on the walls.
I bet you could. Yeah, guys, I'm not going.
I'm just gonna then, real quick, real subtle, cast a little. God, what's it called? Sending, and just say into this person's mind, whatever the dragon's name is, I can't pronounce that. Can you hear me?
They say out loud, "Of course I can hear you."
No, I'm saying like to the dragon, like Adam come.
Oh.
Can you hear me?
Make a persuasion check.
Something I'm so good at.
I just remember the corn song. Can you hear me?
14.
You hear the crunching of, or not the crunching. It's as though someone's tapping their nails on glass, and it says, "You can come talk to me anytime you like."
Just gonna look over at the other side. I think it's a fantastic idea if we go and talk to her.
Absolutely not. Nope.
I'm gonna do a little prestidigitation on my hair. Is it thaumaturgy or what do I have? Thaumaturgy on my hair. Just turn it green.
They go, "Oh, that's so cool! Oh, wow!" And they want to almost touch your hair.
Oh, careful! It's still hot.
Oh, of course. It's workplace injuries are the number one way to halt productivity. Oh, I want to so bad, but I know better. And they kind of stare at your hair for a while.
I put on this ring with a purple brain on the top of it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, the ring of mind shielding. And it's, if you want to talk to Odd-Kadhoobkent, she's, well, I'll just prep you before you go. Not only is the Jade Well just the most beautiful place, I think, in the Feywild, if not in all of existence, It's while benevolent and so caring and lovely, she is prone to fits of frustration, like any of us would be. And she lived a quiet life in the Feywild until she was attacked by several adventurers a few years ago. The elves in Unamelion hired them to kill her because they knew she was about to have a clutch, a beautiful, perfect, glistening eggs. And never liking her, they couldn't stand the thought of six many-hers, so jealous of her beauty and that what that city calls art. And they snuck in and destroyed all of her eggs shortly after she birthed them and tried to kill her, but she was so exhausted, and the rare times really the only time they could have attacked was then, in their hatred and cruelty, and she fought to the last egg, nobly, but she fled after they'd killed all of her children before they killed her too. And now she is much more active and uses her psychic abilities to search mortal minds for any clues in the party that killed her eggs, and employs all of us so she can employ stronger people to hunt for the adventurers. And it's just, I'm so glad to help a woman get vengeance. It's satisfying being a part of something for a mission.
And elves truly are bastards, I understand.
They're the worst.
Really? That's why I say all elves are bastards.
Around elves, watch yourselves.
Exactly, never trust a knife here.
That's the motto of Four Truths, basically.
Well, I'm going to talk to my friends a bit. They seem a little hesitant, but thank you so much.
Of course, just let any of us know if you ever want to visit her. She loves having new people come over.
It sounds fantastic, and I love making new friends.
Wonderful. And the heartbeat kind of continues on their awkward legs.
Hey guys. Make sure no granites aren't. We need to kill this dragon, like, brutally and violently, and I want to smash her eggs in front of her.
Okay, first off, cool trick with the hair. Can you do that to all of our eyes?
Let me check. Let me in my brainscape see how my thaumaturgy works.
Let me remember what I've seen other people use thaumaturgy for. Yeah.
Voice, flames can change. I can only change the color of flames.
What about prestidigitation?
Oh wait, I can alter the appearance of my eyes for a minute. But I feel like she would know. I feel like the dragon who's mind controlling would know who she's mind controlling.
Yeah, I would think so too. But I appreciate the thought. I didn't realize they were mind controlled. I just wanted to fit in with the cool kid. And now I'm realizing they're not cool. They're just mind controlled.
Well, I mean, if mine can change, like, she can't even read my mind.
Just feel like we should instead just do what works, and just try and kill her like we did back at the Revolution. That almost worked out.
What if we get her to hire us to hunt down the people who attacked her, and then we team up with them and come back and kill her?
Knowing your luck, it's probably going to be your family that did it.
Yeah, well, that's great. We're already working with them. They already like us. Perfect.
Well, they like you. They accept us.
Yeah, but that also assumes that we come back to this area.
Well, we can come back after we've gone to all of them.
We fell asleep like 8 times. We've been to the same places like 4.
Have we? I've missed some sessions, so I saw what
the last night is twice.
Well, we've been to the Scorch, the Ice, the Centaur Land, that place with Ildor, Avarice, here.
I think we're only missing one spot.
No.
Yeah, that place with the Jewish ordered meal.
We went to the cave twice.
Mm-hmm. That was the Scourge.
That was the Scourge.
Oh, I think, was that just 2 sessions that bled into each other?
No, we went to the Scorch and we went elsewhere, the Elves, and then the Scorch again.
You've been to the Scorch, you've been to Unamelion, you've been to the Fens, the Antliff Pass, Now Fortress, Cronus Locus Warpus. You have not been to the House of the Satyr or the Half Moon Fair. Those are the two places you are missing.
There was something we were supposed to do in the fair. Like, there was a poster we'd seen talking about it.
It's the...
Is there not?
Alright, Chuck, I have notes. God, what are the others?
Or it's the Half Moon Fair is a... Or no, the House of the Satyr is like a party venue / bazaar, like a market.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Half Moon Fair is you can win all sorts of prizes depending on how much you're willing to bet.
Well, how convenient then.
And then the well itself, of course. So you have two more places to go, and then you have sort of loose end in at least Unamelion.
I don't like loose ends. That's why I keep my braids so tight.
Oh my god. That's a good one, though. Yeah, none of you had a haircut in like 6 months.
It's not really a problem.
Yeah.
Didn't you see the picture of mine?
Doesn't bother me.
His hair is beautiful, luscious locks. He is living his best life.
Okay.
Right, it was be good in Fortruce, House of the Satyr, you can buy anything, be careful in Unamelion, and don't make deals. That's what it was.
Mm-hmm.
Who did we hear that from?
It was gossip on the wall in the Scorch, I believe. The Left 4 Dead handwriting.
Yeah. Dump dead open inside.
Maybe we're the real monsters. No.
Imagine how it
Well-
touched this guy.
Well, maybe we are the real monsters, thinking about what we saw the last time we were in the cave.
Yes.
It's fine. It's, that still haunts Pale, but it's fine. Yeah, and I'm just gonna grab the sword and just kind of whisper to it mentally. How'd you feel about a dragon soul, buddy?
The sword?
Yeah.
It's wet for Dragon's Soul.
Hell
It
yeah.
is so down.
Yeah, it's like shaking hands with Folium.
Nah, not quite, but let's hope Folium was never like that with you.
No, he was always just wet.
Okay.
He is wet.
Yeah,
Moist.
No.
precisely. But yeah, the whole city is before you. You have a fuck ton of money right now. There's a couple of taverns. People are mostly just going about their business.
I would like to go look at the magic item shop for
Yes.
interesting magic items, because that's
We haven't.
so
This is about to turn into a shopping episode.
Yeah.
oh yeah
Yeah.
oh yeah what else are you supposed to do when you get what is the equivalent of like drug
But-
deal money?
But we're going to the market. We're going to the House of Satyr at some point, which is like a whole ass bazaar with cool weird shit like the wrench of fixing.
Yeah, and Henry did warn you. Henry did say don't spend it all in one place, though you're welcome to ignore him. And also at the House of the Satyr, you can pay for things that are not in money. Bartering is welcome.
So what you're
Oh,
saying
okay.
is we can manipulate the market and buy a ton of stuff here and then go sell it somewhere else for more, potentially.
Or you can pay for in the House of the Satyr. You can pay for things not with money.
I'm imagining like a situation like all those YouTube videos where it's like, watch this girl trade a paperclip or a bobby pin all the way up to a house.
Oh
And-
yeah, that's stupid. Like, oh, you can trade up.
Yeah, and this is what I'm imagining.
Or I'm thinking more of the deal you made with the tourism information tiefling.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
With
she
my
wanted like,
memory.
yeah,
Things that are not money. Yes.
that would make more sense. I would still like to go check out just what they have here.
Yes.
Let's see, a magic
I'm
item
looking
shop.
Yeah, of the shops, there is just an all-around trader, there is an armorer, there's a weaponsmith, an alchemist, a scribe, and a wandwright.
Trader John's?
Yeah, also let's see what the trader has.
Is everyone else coming to look as well, or are you doing something else?
I'm coming along.
I'm also coming along. Sorry. I'm trying really hard to take notes now that I'm on ADHD medication. And
Nice. No worries. Hold on, let me get my how much things are worth chart. The random trader who has it's like a pawn shop, but like a Pawn Stars pawn shop, like a nice one, not just your random selling your microwave for $10, that kind of one. But it's a dwarven man, and you see a goblin who looks like they're worse for wear sweeping the floor. As you guys come in, the bell rings. There's nice wood on the paneling of the cabinets that show off things. He has some mannequins that are displaying the armor, a big coat rack full of cloaks, and on a jewelry store velvet thing, he has wands laid out sort of parallel to each other. This display case full of glowing potions and things. He says, "Hi, how you doing? Come on in. What can I get you? What are you looking for?"
We are looking for magical items or
You've come to
books
the right
on the
place.
creation of constructs.
I don't know if I have the books, but there is a guy who's more of a reading type down the street. But as far as what I have, I'll just go around the shop of things we've just recently got in. There's boots of striding and springing. You jump to the skies and run faster, that sort of thing. I've got this dice here, the charlatan's die. You can cheat in just about anything. As far as armors, we've got some adamantine breastplates, finely crafted, trim with fox fur, if you can believe it. There's this right here, this cube. It doesn't look like much, but it's Daedern's instant fortress. You throw it on the ground and you've got a small castle for the night. I wouldn't say a castle, but a safe place. Horn a blast.
You'd be asking for the little castle.
A what there? That's a rare thing or so it's, I'd let it go for about, 600?
That's highway robbery. 600.
Yes, sir, but it's a house anywhere you want that you can pick up and take with you. And leave anything in there. You decide what the inside looks like. I'm selling you a house, sir. Well, a house that disappears after a few hours, but, you know.
I'll go no higher than 400.
Oh, then you won't get it. Or actually, making me a persuasion check.
I'm gonna back him up and be like, yeah, man, that's really, I get what you're saying, but it disappears. That's so inconvenient.
Aye, then you just throw it on the ground again. You've got
What
to
about
walk
the items that
outside
you've
once
put
a day.
inside?
What?
Do I also get to roll trying to help persuade him?
He can have advantage, but I will not let
Okay.
you roll, Leo.
Fine. Right. You get to roll again, and you get to...
Really?
Yeah, you get to pick the higher number.
Thank you.
Yeah, so you get to roll another 20. And
A
then
little bit better. 17.
17. He says, I'll not go for 4, but how about 460?
Alright, I'll see you there. That feels a bit more fair.
Okay, you have bought what is called Daern's Ancient Fortress. I'll copy and paste the name. It's probably in D&D Beyond, but I don't know what. It's from the, what is it? It's from the DMG, so it's probably just in. He says, a pleasure doing business with you. I hope it serves you well. Hard to get in that place.
It's all mine.
Sure. There's another I've got, a Nature's Mantle. It's a beautiful cloak, keep you warm all day long. This is actually a special item. It's got history. It was taken from the sculpture of the vampire Cassandra. Right, bitch, that one was. But she stepped into the sun. And somebody picked it up, and now it's here. There's a potion of fire breath, which, you know, get all warm around you. He points to Pale. He says, it could make you even more potent to their sun. And I got a potion of fire giant strength. Another worm thing, although this one I don't know about. It smells a bit like cheese. I've got potions of healing, of course. Got a bunch of poisons for hunting and use.
Got any belts of giant strength?
Belts of giant strength. That's, let me look in the back. Which means Bailey's gonna Google that.
While that's going on, the Pale Wood just went off to go bother religious people more.
Oh, yeah.
That slips away.
He says, oh, yeah, I got one, I got the one, another one of Fire Giant strength, and I've got one of a Hill Giant.
Oh.
It's, the Fire Giant's a lot strong, is pretty strong, but it's got, a pretty price on it as well. The Hill Giant one is also going to be about, I'd say about $550.
And how much for the fire?
The Fire Giant one, it's a pretty price, but the increase is as much as it's worth as well. About 4,000.
About 4,000.
Was a right bitch getting this one.
Oh. And how much is the potion?
The potion, let me go back to my books. The potion, that is also going to be about 500.
Oh.
So it's you're getting a better deal with the Hill Giant one, but
Yes.
Fire Giant is, if for a special occasion you need special tricks up your sleeve.
Yes. I think I will take the Hill Giant.
Guy, and it's yours for, what did I say? 550?
I heard 5.
Make a persuasion check.
What is my persuasion? That is a +5. 21.
This is fine. It's buying the castle as well, you folks, you might as well. He says, alright, yeah. So let's go 490. Just because I feel like I like you.
Oh, nice. I like you too. Pleasure doing business with you.
You're welcome. Is anybody looking for anything else?
About those dice.
Yes.
Would you mind if I handled them?
Handle them.
I just want to check. What are your claims? You can cheat any deal? I'm not sure how that can be possible.
Yes, well, it rolls whatever number you want it to. You just pick one. So if you're playing I think it's craps, you want 7s? It roll. Well, not. It's a 6-sided die, so you know. But it's each one's going to be about 60 gold. But you know, so depending on what game you want, determines. But you just pick what numbers they roll. You think about it, and that's what they roll every time. Go ahead. Here, take this one. As I got every color as well. And he hands you a lovely purple dice with gold dots. Just think of a number, roll it. Here, don't roll in the glass. Here, roll in this, and he gives you like just some a book to roll it on.
Okay. Pick 4 and roll it.
It rolls a 4.
What happens if I roll multiple?
Multiple. You pick whichever one it is. So you might get a 6 on one and a 1 on the other. You might get them both snake eyes. It's literally, you think of what you want them to roll, and that's what they roll.
I would like to get 5.
Yes.
About players.
They're 60 gold each, though. They're not cheap.
Yes, well, 60 gold each is $300 for 5 of them.
Yes, but keep in mind that depending on what games you play and who you're playing with, you'll easily earn that back.
Well, right. I'm not upset about it. I'm happy about the price.
Oh, yes, of course. Here you go. Now, what colors do you want?
I want a variety. Like, are they just different colors, or are they also different materials?
I can get you a rainbow. I've got some made of... Some is this new material some artificer cooked up. It's called plastic. And I've got another one made of resin. I've got a couple made of cheaper gemstones like, quartz and amethyst and all that. You know, the imbuing them with magic is really the expensive part, so I've gone for a couple of different materials to make them fancy. We've got just regular black and white ones. I've even got one set made of glass. Though they won't break, because they've been enchanted, but you might have somebody questioning that and looking at them closer if you do. Yeah, I've got some made of stone, some iron ones. It's as though you're at a comic book store and they have their dice. I've got these ones. These are actually real GW Citadel dice.
One more question. Is it whoever is handling them, or will it just be for me?
Oh, you have to attune to them, but...
Okay, cool.
You can attune to all of them at once, and it only takes you attune to the set, but it does take an attunement slot.
That's fine. I'm pretty sure I was.
Okay. And I will warn you, if you win every single time,
Of course, I'll figure it out.
so you lose a couple times, and play it carefully. Just as a warning.
I appreciate it, dude.
Wonderful.
I'd like one that's bone.
Oh, sure. You want
Hold
human
on.
bone or a deer bone? That's what I've got.
Deer, please.
Oh yeah, here you go.
I would like a blue gemstone. What if he has any?
Absolutely. I've got turquoise, which I don't know if that's really a gemstone, and then I've got this one's a blue diamond, but don't think it's that fancy because your diamonds are really not all that much worth. It's just the fucking supply chain. They've got a monopoly and all that, so not a lot of people know that. So in the Feywild, you can get them cheap as hell.
Interesting. I will take one of those.
Oh yeah, it's like one company owns all the diamond mines, and then convince everyone else that they're all so expensive.
What a weird world. I couldn't imagine that ever happening.
I've heard of them. Are they called Black Rock, I believe?
That sounds something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
I'd like one that's made of metal, preferably like a copper.
Oh yeah, I've got some brass right here.
Oh, brass, perfect. Need two more. Or a resin one. Do you have one that's like full of neat little things?
I was about to say, these are the ones that have little dried flowers in them.
Ooh! Yes.
Yeah, it's a little purple flower. And one has like the flower that goes on like 4-leaf clovers. Or just clover, I guess. Oh, and then I've got one that's, it'll explain why the dice is so lucky. It has a 4-leaf clover in it.
Yes.
Oh, here you go.
Thank you.
Sure, a pleasure. And how about the rest of you? I could go through more things I've got in here, or if you're looking for anything specific, I'll see if I have it, and if not, perhaps one of the neighbors does.
Do you have any boots of elven kind or slippers of spider climbing?
Hi, boots. I've got the boots of striding and springing, and I think I've got some. Oh, where were they? Oh, I'm not sure about these other boots, but I know there's. I don't know if I have any, but somebody else might. Apologies. I don't know if the armor smith or the wandright will have it, but one of them most likely.
Okay.
Will the tome salesman that you mentioned earlier have any magical books as well?
Oh yeah, he sells all kinds. There's a bunch of fancy ones. He's got a bunch of history books and books that are most likely stolen from libraries. I've seen the stamps, property of whatever library, but he's got them anyway. And then he's got a bunch of spell scrolls as well. And then some fancier magic items. Fancier magical items that... I've got new ones here, but he's got the fucking wand place from fucking Diagon Alley.
Oh, I don't remember it.
Imagine that. He's got every kind of spell you could ever want. But he's kind of a prick, one of them, well, actually, nerds.
Well,
What do you
actually,
mean?
I'm going to work.
What do I mean?
Yes.
Well, he's, there's nothing wrong with being smart, but when you hold it over everyone else.
So you mean that he just corrects people who are saying wrong things?
Aye, but he says it in a condescending way.
Oh, I see. Do you have any magical cloaks or rings?
Aye, let me go around. I'll lead you to the jewelry section. Let me see here.
Hey, do magical rings resize? Because I have fucking big robot fingers.
Yeah, they...
Oh, excellent.
Hi, I've got a ring of swimming. That's even if you don't know how to swim, you'll be able to. Ring of water walking. Walk on the water instead of walking in it. I've got rings of mine shielding, which there's a higher price because there's a high demand of them in town, but I've got them. Rings of warmth, rings of jumping, all kinds of rings of resistance for any kind of things you be fighting, fire, force, what have you, that sort of thing. And I've got rings that make you talk to animals. There's rings of spell storing. Ring of the Ram, you can bust down anything. It's I'll bust on anything except for that fortress you just bought there, lad. Rings that heal you, ring of invisibility. Wanting to robe anything, what have you. I've got a ring that can make you telekinetic. You're ever laying back and you realize you've left a candle lit and you have to get up and turn it off. Or blow it out, you know what I meant. I've got the fanciest thing I've got. And I'm not going to pull it out and show you, it's in the safe. I've got rings of 3 wishes. That's the fanciest thing I've ever had in my store. Pretty penny for that one. Ring of X-ray vision, you can see if your bones are broken if you can't tell already. Ring of evasion, you can get out of sticky situations, that one.
How
Any
much
of
for
those
the
suit your
ring?
fancy? For the what?
The ring of evasion.
The ring of evasion, but that's they're pretty hard to come by. It's about 600. Are you getting it less?
Bastion.
I think I will pass.
Alright. I'll take a ring of evasion.
There you go. It'll be 600. And you mentioned cloaks there, lad.
Yes.
Let me go through the cloaks. And he walks over to a I have got a cloak of billowing. The best thing about it, you ever stand on a mountain and you want to look regal, like there's a fan blowing behind you. You always look cool wearing this one. It's very popular among the same kind of people who buy charlatans dye. We've got clothes of mending. You run through anything. You play regular rugby with the fuckers and they never break or get dirty. Got a cloak of elven kind, make you harder to spot walk through the thing. Cloaks of protection, they protect you. Cloak of the Mandatory, I forgot what that one does. Allows you to breathe underwater and do quite a bit of swimming.
What is the rarity of the cloak of protection that you have?
Hi, the Cloak of Protection. They're around. I'd do it for about 200. You can pick what you're going to be away from. I think I have every kind.
Is there just one that would make me harder to overall hit?
Oh yeah, you've got a Cloak of Protection. You get a +1 to your AC and a +1 to all saving throws. Which seems OP for an uncommon item, but damn.
Yeah. Does he only have the +1?
Well, I could get some other ones ordered. I've got a lad in the back who's the kind of ad hoc kind of guy. But the bill, the price will go up along with the how strong it is. You trying to
How expensive would
30 AC?
I sure am, yeah.
Okay.
Well, the issue I've found, I've optimized my character too well. I have too many. I've used up all of my attunement slots already.
Ah.
I think I might. Yeah. But great news. Next level, I get another one. So
Well, this cloak requires attunement as well.
it does. Yeah. I'm prepping for next level. Smile.
Okay. If you're looking for protection, I've got all manner of shields as well.
I am okay with shields. How much would it cost to make the most expensive cloak of protection?
Hi, the most expensive one. Here, let me see if that's one.
I believe it's very rare
Two,
because it starts uncommon.
3. They have legendary, so
They have a legendary cloak of protection.
I can make one.
Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4. I can get you one that's a +4. However, it's going to be 50,000 gold. So good luck. If you can get that much, I will gladly sell you one. I'll even put all the bells and whistles on it there, boy.
I unfortunately don't have that much money.
Aye, for the
much
next
for
level
a-
up, protection's probably going to be about, let's say 600. And then after that, it goes up quite a many steps. That's going to be
600 gold for a very rare?
No, that'd be for a rare lad.
Ah,
It's uncommon right now.
okay. How much for a very rare?
Hi, that's gonna be about 5,000. It goes up exponential, you see.
Understandable. I would like to commission for a rare cloak of protection then.
Hi, sure. Yeah, he goes. That one will be +2. Yeah, he goes for 600. He gets whoever's in the back. It's a very thin-looking goblin person, but they look like kind of gnarled, as magic has gone through their body quite a bit. And you see him, he gives them one of the uncommon ones, and they kind of like take out some gold thread and start sewing about as fast as a machine could.
I'll get the 60 platinum out.
Nice. He goes, "Oh, damn, I have to go to the bank and everything." "Thank you, sir. 'Twas a pleasure, 'twas a pleasure."
Will the cloak be ready by today?
"Oh, yeah, come back in an hour."
Very well. Can you direct me to the bookstore that you were mentioning earlier?
"Of course. So does anybody want anything else from here before you move on? I've appreciated your patronage. I've hit my goal for today as far as money goes. Anyone else? Anyone else?"
No, I'm good.
Alright, well, the bookshop's down the corner, you take a left, and it should be on the next block.
Very well, thank you.
Sure, it's called The Wayfarer. Do we all go to the bookstore?
Yeah.
Yeah, I will, at least.
Yeah, check it out.
Yeah, I do.
If I've been chased out of all the sanctuaries and stuff, I'll just go and meet back up with them there.
Okay.
Do my usual shtick.
Yeah, so you go to the bookstore. You go in and it smells like glue and parchment and some mothballs, that kind of thing. Old book smell, new book smell. You see inside of here is a Knoll woman. She's
Hell yeah.
She's a foxy lady, just kidding. But
Wow.
you know, gold rings in her ears. She's currently going through a book herself and looks up as you guys come in. Says, "Oh, hi there, what can I get y'all?"
Hello, I am looking for magical books as well as books on the construction of constructs with souls.
Souls I don't know about. I've got some books on, what are they called? She would know, but golems. I have a couple of those. And then, are you looking for magic books, or spell scrolls, or just, historicals? I have a little bit of fiction.
I'm specifically looking for a Tome of Clear Thought.
I do have one of those.
It's like 5,000 gold though, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's a lot.
Shit.
Yeah, it's a very rare, so it's gonna be about 5,000. The Tome of Clear Thought has just recharged, you know, because it takes about 100 years.
Yeah, it's a whole century.
Yeah, so... I mean, depending on how long you live, it might be worth it in the long run.
I am effectively immortal as far as I'm aware.
Wow.
How many people are in this bookstore?
It's just you guys and her. Are you guys new to town?
Yes,
Still making the circuit, or are you finally flat?
we are currently still making the circuit.
Oh boy. Well, good luck.
It has been a rough journey.
Yeah. I had a man come in here the other day, said he's been here for 2 years. He just keeps going to the same places over and over and over again.
Is there a way to force yourself to go to places you haven't been yet?
I know people who've made the trip in 9 days. They just went straight through, and they'd walk through the night to get to the other place and be pretty tired, but it's not the recommended way, but it is a way.
You can just walk to the other areas and it counts.
Yeah, you walk over the border and you don't get to choose where you go when you walk over the border, but you could, if you're looking at hours, it's technically faster that way, but a lot harder.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I mean, if you've got walking shoes.
I am perfectly capable of walking without shoes.
She kind of looks you up and down. I bet you are.
These boots are made for walking.
Mm-hmm.
That's just what they'll do.
These boots were made to protect me.
Says, I've got all kinds of spell scrolls.
Do you have any books on the construction of magical items? Or perhaps the enchantment or increasing the rarity of magical items?
Let me look through. I have this enchanting for dummies. It doesn't make them cheaper, but you can make harder to make things, I guess. Remember, I think I told you the book you got Nunamelion, or the guy who trained you Nunamelion would let you make custom things if you had some trial and error involved?
Mm-hmm.
I'd say this would lower the DC if you used both books.
Sure, yeah, I'll get this.
Okay.
How much for the book?
It's about 500.
Are there tables in here?
Tables, I'd say she's got some tables that she's got other books propped on, but like they're not like sitting down and reading tables.
Can I do a little bit of piracy and perhaps just read the book?
I'd make you make an intelligence check with a high DC to see if you can read anything important before she catches on. But when she catches on, she's gonna be mad.
I'm just gonna try and talk to her then. Do I remember what kind of teacher Erica was? I think she was a history teacher, but I'm not sure.
She wasn't history, she was just like a elementary middle school, so it was a kind of a all-around.
I'm just gonna try and find a book that seems weird and out there that I think she would like.
You know, to be fair, I'm not really pining for anything right now. I'll go ahead. Yeah, I'll just buy the book.
Okay.
Another 50 platinum.
She says, oh, kind of interesting things. It depends on what your definition of interesting is.
Oh, she hates magic, but she's a teacher. She's intelligent and smart and strong and green and, you know.
Let me think.
She hates magic. So you have something about, like, someone who did some crazy, amazing thing without any magic. That'd be awesome.
I've got... Let me thumb through some things. And they go through this. I have... It's based on a true events, so it's a novelization of what happened. But there were these monks. They were like an offshoot of Dane monks, but they were more based on like just using the power of that and not like the actual... Or they were studying the idea of balance, basically. So they went around and fought things and interviewed people, trying to understand how like that force of the world works. Like it's... The way they describe it is like gravity. They're the monks who say ni, and they basically went around punching people and creatures until they told them how things worked. And it was a lot of testing the limits of what you can do without magic and still win.
Sounds perfect. Can I get that book? How much is it?
Yeah, absolutely. It's a 7 silver.
Oh, perfect. Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Sure.
You know, I'm just going to put that in the bag and just be like, oh, this is fantastic. Next time I see that weird little demigod, I'll give it to him to give to her.
Oh, you mean the courier?
I said what I said.
Is there any windows in?
Windows?
Yes.
Yeah, there's like front shop windows. What she's got on display is like an old dictionary and that sort of thing.
Okay.
A dictionary, an atlas, or a material plane atlas. And then, I don't know, Gulliver's Travels. A couple of romance novels. And then, of course, more enchanted books in glass cases. She's got a whole rack of spell scrolls kind of separated by how powerful they are. She's got in a glass case more powerful things. Mordenkainen's Magnificent Mansion. She's got reverse gravity, like those like fancier spells. She's even got like a little tiny sign on the front that says, ask about our wish spell scroll. Because they're not just going to have that out, they have that somewhere safe. That kind of thing. Curses removed, etc., etc.
You have a broken mind?
A broken mind?
Yeah, our friend was tortured repeatedly. It's his
Ooh, goodness.
He's gone. Why is he gone? Anyway.
Who?
Alright. We had a half elf who was with us, and I guess he wandered out.
Oh no.
His father was tortured, and now doesn't believe that reality is real. We want to help him, so yeah.
Huh. Well, I'm not sure. It's,
Do you also potentially have anything about Merkul?
Yeah, there's... I don't know if I have, like, a specific... Actually, I have a copy of the Barlow Cataclysm. They say it's a new book. It's someone... I didn't even buy it. They just gave it to me. It's supposed to be, like, a new thing they're doing, but I haven't bothered to read it because I don't want to fuck with the death cult, but,
Yeah, no, they're crazy. How much is that?
Yeah, probably I don't know, about the same, like 7 silver.
Yeah, I'll take that. Yeah, they're crazy though, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, a curiosity, you might as well.
Exactly.
And then I've also got, I have a couple of history books about, like, biographies of people who've stopped Merkul cults, that kind of thing. Why are you, like, looking for anything? I mean, do you have troubles with him? I don't know if you're looking for anything. If I can help you look for a more specific book.
I've had dust-ups with them, mostly right now. It seems like Palor's on the out and out, so I'm kind of trying to see where everything's going. I'm trying to feel out. It seems like things are getting weird and the maw is coming, so...
At the word of the maw is coming, she's like, yeah. Though to be fair, it has been coming for about 15 years now, so...
Yes, same with Abalor Fear's followers.
That's terrible.
Oh, yeah. No way. Your sign said ask about your wish scroll.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so how much is that?
Yeah, that one's gonna be about 5,000.
About 5,000? Why doesn't anybody just use that to stop them off?
Good luck.
What if we just take the maw and push it somewhere else?
Oh my god.
It might work. We don't know that it won't.
I mean, you're welcome
Have we-
to try.
Have we tried asking it to stop?
Can you not?
Has anybody made a wish around your scroll?
What do you mean?
It'd work if you just make a wish and you're by it.
No, you have to use it. And if you're not powerful enough to use it, it has the chance that it will go awry increases exponentially.
Oh, well, I'm out.
Oh, I just realized that's why they left. It's 9:17. We can continue shopping. I can go till like 9:25. What was that?
The only thing I'd want to go look. The only thing I'd want to go look for is those slippers of spider climbing or the elven boots of elven.
Can we just say that I went back and got my cloak after an hour?
Yeah.
Okay.
And as far as Carolina, roll me a d4.
3.
3. They do have boots of spider climbing.
Yes. I would definitely like that. How much are they?
Yeah, let me look at the rarity. Uncommon, so they're going to be about, I'd say, 150.
Nice. Alright, I'm over the 150.
I think Bastion is gonna take off his gauntlets of ogre strength.
Okay.
Finally. Just put him in the bag of holding. And then I'm gonna attune to the cloak of protection.
Cool.
Because 25 AC is worth a stat I don't often
God.
use.
Okay.
Yeah, how much were the rings of mind shielding?
Mind shielding, they are uncommon, so also about... And then people want them a lot in this town, it's probably like 200.
Okay, so I would probably buy some for the group.
Okay. Or you already have one, so if you got one for Pale, Leo, Bastion, 10, 4 of them?
Yes.
So that's 800, and maybe your friends could pay you back, I don't know. But you probably save them to give them to them next time, just so we don't forget.
Yeah.
I would pay back, but let's wait until we do the swaps and everything.
Yeah.
Don't forget.
Cool. That's nice of you, Carolina. But yes, they have all those.
Yeah. Go team.
Yeah, and if you think of anything else you want, we can do a little bit next time too.
Ring of Dragon going away.
There are swords of dragon slaying.
And arrows.
And arrows.
No, I just want to wear a ring that makes dragons die when I'm close to them.
Sure.
Can I get one of those?
Yeah, how much for the swords of dragon slaying?
Give me a look.
I do love 25 AC. It will only go up next level.
They are rare. It can be any sword. I'd say they could even enchant a sword you already have for a slight reduction in cost. But yeah, it's rare, so it's going to be about 600-700.
I finally have a
Dragon Slayer's
charisma
great
thing.
sword?
That is 0.
Yeah, Dragon Slayer Greatsword, it's a +1 and a dragon takes an extra 3d6. And it includes wyverns and other kind of, not dragonborn, but other dragons.
I think I'm going to... Would I be willing to sacrifice AC to give everyone a periapt of wound closure?
It's up to you, my guy.
I'll think on it. Yeah.
Are you getting the sword, Carolina?
Is 600?
600. And
Fuck
if you have a sword you want him to enchant that doesn't already have an enchantment on it, he'll take off the cost of the weapon.
No, I don't have another sword. I have the scimitar and the great axe.
Okay. Yeah, so 600, he gives you a great sword. That, the cross guard looks like dragon wings, and it looks like the sword's coming out of a dragon's mouth.
Yes. Nice. I've never seen this weapon before. Dragon wing short bow.
Well, I never heard of that either. But at any rate, I love you.
Oh, it does. Yeah, it does every type of damage.
Damn, son.
I mean, not at once, but...
Yeah. At any rate, we will continue.
Sounds good.
All the shopkeepers
I get it.
appreciate your patronage.
Same bat time, same bat channel. Which, by the way, before we log off, I just want to mention everyone, Joker 2 has been confirmed. Lady Gaga is playing Harley Quinn, and it's a musical.
No fucking
The
way.
Joaquin Phoenix Joker?
Yes.
The fuck?
Sorry, I feel like... Huh?
I don't feel like that movie... I haven't seen it, but that feels like a one-off movie, not a... Whatever.
Did Pale just leave?
Maybe. No,
You can't just...
Yes, he did.
Huh? You can't just...
That's what he does.
hate that motherfucker, bro.
Drop a bomb, disappear.
Alrighty. Well, I'll see you guys. It's a
Ninja.
pleasure.
Menace.
Hey, it's your GM, Bailey Ford. I would like to thank our regular players, Charlotte, Darian, Matt, Jeremiah, and Ian, Hip for our cover art, and Tabletop Audio for our background music. You can find us on Twitter at @Illithids, and thank you especially for listening.